Hi everyone, I'm Tori, an adult doll collector, and I create videos for the enjoyment of other adult doll collectors and doll enthusiasts. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back for another video. In today's video, I want to change my newest Reborn art doll that I just got from the amazing Yophi doll show. If you missed that video on my channel, you definitely have to go watch it. There were hundreds and hundreds of reborns and silicone babies, fantasy dolls, and just babies of all kinds and sizes and just everything you can think of. There were even prototypes of some of the new sculpts that have not been released yet. It was so amazing to see Zippy by Andrea Arcello, Winter, who's the sculptor of Winter? I don't remember. But they were amazing to see in person. And of course, I got a new doll. I actually did not go to the show with the intention of buying a new doll. But when I saw this one, he reminded me so much of my little nephew that I had to have him. I just could not leave him there. He was meant to be mine. And it's funny because I've never considered getting this sculpt. This is Sebastian, sculpted by Olga Auer. I love Olga Auer sculpts, but I haven't had one in my collection in a while. Quite a while. I think it may have even been a couple years now. I don't know, it's been a long time. Anyway, I just saw this baby and I had to bring him home. His artist was super sweet as well. His artist is the lovely Reborn, and I will put her social media links in the description of this video because I always get questions, oh, where can I go to buy a doll from this artist? And yeah, so I try my best to at least tell you the info in each video that I feature a certain doll in, but I also try to put the links in the description. Sometimes I forget though, so if you want to know, just ask in the comments if I have forgotten and I will let you know. Kind of went off on a tangent there, but what I really want to do is change this doll out of his show outfit into his first outfit since he has come home with me. While we do that, I really want to just chat about the show experience. Things that I really loved about the show, some fun memories that I made at the show, people I met at the show, just everything about the show. I just want to chat about it. Before we do that though, there's just one more thing I want to do. Look at these beautiful Charlie bears that I got in the mail today. Now these were a Christmas present to myself. Well, one of them is, well, two of them are actually kind of to share with my daughter as well. But yeah, for now, she's not really old enough to play with these. So I'm saving them for her. They're mine for now. But we have Houdini the Mouse, Galileo, and Popping Candy. Those are the names that Charlie Bears gave them. I love Charlie Bears. They're amazing. They are pieces of artwork themselves. I've had two Charlie Bears for the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 years or so. I've shown them in many of my videos. People always ask where I got them. I love them, but they're pretty expensive. So when I heard that Charlie Bears was having an amazing sale, I checked it out and decided to grab these 3 amazing bears to bring home. So that one there, the little mouse Houdini, he is one of their Bear House collection plush, so he is more kid friendly. I definitely plan on giving him to my daughter when she's just a little bit older, old enough to understand to take care of her plushies. But he has no joints so that he's more child friendly. That's Galileo. I bought him specifically for myself because I've always wanted one of their smiling or laughing bears and have never had the chance to own one before. Their smiling and laughing bears, they usually sell pretty fast and they seem to usually be on the pricey end. more than I'm willing to pay for one of them. Now, trolley bears are amazing, but for me personally, I prefer to invest my bigger amount of hobby money into my Reborn art dolls. That's just where my heart is. And then this one here is a beautiful lavender bear. I got this one specifically for my daughter's birthday photos. I'm thinking ahead, which is good. It's good that I'm thinking ahead. But this bear is absolutely beautiful, and I have sentimental reasons of why I chose that one. So that one will also belong to my daughter when she's old enough to understand to take care of her plushies. But this bear in particular, it'll take me longer to hand this one down to her versus this one, because this one is specifically child friendly. Anyway, I am rambling way too much. Anyway, those three are gonna sit there while we change this baby and chat about the show. I kept going back and forth on whether this baby was going to be a girl or a boy, and everyone kept calling this baby a she. So I said, oh, okay, maybe it should be a girl. But then I tried a bow on this baby, and all I saw was boy. He looked like a boy with a bow on. So I'm like, nope, this one is a boy. I haven't had a rooted hair doll in my collection in a long time too, so it's a lot of firsts for me. Like, I'd never purchased a Reborn at a doll show before. This is my first one. I just realized that. So I went to IDTS in 2019. That was the last and first and last time that I ever went to that show. That was in 2019. That was the last year they did the show, and I went on the last day. So a lot of dolls were already sold. A lot of people had already gone home. I didn't even get to meet anybody that I knew except for one artist. So I was pretty disappointed about that. But I didn't buy a doll at that show. And then I went to a smaller show with my grandma back in like late spring, early summer this year. It was a smaller doll show, all types of dolls, not just Reborns and silicones. And my friend Jane was there selling some of the dolls that she had painted. So my grandma wanted her first Reborn. You all know him as Riven. You can also see him in the Yophi show video because she took him with her to the show. But she didn't have a Reborn baby yet, and she wanted one. So she didn't have the full amount to buy him at the time, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna help you out. We're gonna get him because he's really cute and you love him and he's good price. So my grandma got her first Reborn at the last small doll show that we attended. So yeah, this little baby is my first doll, my first Reborn doll that I've ever gotten at a show. So the show itself was very well put together. They also did something that I thought was super smart. They put bracelets on all of the dolls that were brought into the show. So if you brought a doll with you to attend the show, they put a bracelet on your wrist and a bracelet on your doll's wrist. Let me show you. I think I have one here. Where is it? Here it is. Here's one of them. So they would put this little Yophi doll show bracelet on your doll when you came in. And if you purchased a doll at the show, the vendor would fill out this little slip of paper and give you your doll, so that when you got to the door to leave the show, you had to show them that slip of paper as proof of purchase so that they knew that people weren't walking out the door stealing dolls. I think that was brilliant because I've heard of incidences happening at other big doll shows. Oh my goodness, just look at this sweet boy. I really think this one's a boy. Let's see. I might take this onesie off. I know a lot of collectors love keeping a white onesie under their doll's clothing. And I always heard that it was to protect the cloth body. But honestly, I prefer to not have a white onesie underneath. It just gets bunchy underneath sometimes if you put clothes over it. That's all. Anyway, when I first got there, I was extremely overwhelmed and so anxious. I felt sick to my stomach. I felt like I was going to have an anxiety attack because I was excited, but I was so nervous to meet so many people, and it was such a huge doll show. I was just so scared at first. It's like excitement and being nervous and being scared and just all the feelings all at once. But I found my friend Lisa and we walked into the show together. And we had a great time. We very quickly got split up in the show because there were so many people and we started looking at dolls. We just lost each other pretty quick. And then I walked around, I think 2 or 3 times to look at everything before I even started filming to show everyone here on YouTube what the show was like. I wanted to be able to be calmed down and feel comfortable in that environment before I started filming booths, and I walked around and met all of the vendors first so that they kind of like knew me and I said hi, you know. Where did that little thread come from? Oh my goodness. He's gonna look so cute in this. Oh my goodness. Now this doll, I'm not sure what he's varnished with, but it's definitely different varnish than I've ever had on my dolls. I should ask his artist what it is, just out of curiosity. I used to paint dolls, so I'm always curious. Like when I see a new painting technique or a new paint color, different varnish, I'm always curious what it is. I just love to know. His hair is absolutely amazing too. The rooting is beautiful. The hair is so soft. These open hands. The only thing I don't like about open hands on these dolls is it is harder to dress them without putting stress on the paint on the fingers. That's always where you get paint rubs first. Fingers and the toes, so you have to be careful with those areas. This little shirt says Snuggle Season. I got it from Target this year. Anyway, so my grandma, she really loved that one doll. She had seen it at the beginning of the show and she was like, well, let me think about it, but I don't think I'm gonna get one today. But she couldn't stop thinking about that doll. So she ended up going back to get it in the end, of course. This is the cloth diaper that I'm putting on him. It's now Christmas time. So we have hot cocoa mugs. I love this cloth diaper. And it's a newborn specific size. I might leave that diaper on him if this is thin enough. We'll see. So I was planning on meeting up with Misty from Kits to Cradles Nursery here on YouTube. We had been texting and we knew we were going to meet up with each other at the show, but we didn't see each other until, I don't know, I had been there for probably at least an hour at that point, maybe even longer. I don't even remember. It all was just a busy blur. So I remember, what's her name? Oh my goodness, I'm so bad with names. I think it was Taylor, who came over to me and said, "Hey, Misty's looking for you." And I said, "Okay, well, tell her where I am if you see her." And she's like, "Okay." And then she went and found Misty and she brought her to find me. So we got to meet. I got to see Misty's Chase by Bonnie Brown that she had painted, and he's so cute. I mean, super, super cute. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. Oh, so cute. Let me pick him up. Yep, it's a boy. Definitely a boy. There he is. Snuggle season. And here, let me turn him around. Here's the little diaper. It fits him so well. I love little cloth fluff butts. That's what we call them in the cloth diaper mom groups. Fluff butts. So cute. I just love that so much. He's gonna be so comfy. I need to find some pants that match well with this little shirt here. But anyway, continuing on. My grandma, she had to go back and purchase that doll that she got. By the way, I'm gonna be doing a video with her at some point soon where she's gonna change her new doll into a new outfit, and I'm going to give her my big bin of doll clothing that I was going to sell and say, here you go shopping, everything's free, have what you want. So she can pick out whatever she wants for her doll from that bin. And yeah, she's just gonna have fun with that. She was just itching to go shopping at the stores yesterday evening, like Target or Marshall's, TJ Maxx, stores like that, to buy some things for her new baby because she has nothing for this doll. So yeah, I was like, "Oh, but Grandma, I'm so tired." She's like, "Yeah, me too. We'll have to shop some other time." So that'll probably be a video in itself. But in her video where she changes that doll for the first time, I would love to hear her thoughts on what she thought of the doll show. I wanted to do the video together of us changing both of our new babies, but I was in a hurry. I wanted to change this little guy so bad, and she wasn't ready to change her doll yet. So I got impatient and I really just wanted to change him. Let's see. I made some new friends as well. I have to say a special hello to Rebecca. Your Maddie is adorable. And I don't remember the name of the other one, the other sculpt that you purchased at the show, but oh my goodness, your babies were adorable. It was so wonderful to meet you. I can't even remember who else I met. I met so many people. Oh, Jill from My Heart is in Vermont. That's her channel name here on YouTube. It was so wonderful to meet you. Of course, I was there with my friend Lisa, Julie, and Jenny. It was so nice to see both of you again. I haven't seen y'all in a while. Taylor, it was great to see you again. I can't name everyone. So if I forgot someone, I'm so sorry, but shout out to everybody that I saw at the show. It was just wonderful. I'm kind of rambling now, but the show, it was amazing. Honestly, I don't think that it could have gone better at all. I only went for one day. I don't know how all the events and classes went, so when other people start talking about that did attend those, then you'll have to go see their videos. I know that Misty went to some of that stuff, so go check out her channel. I'm sure she'll have a lot of videos up at some point soon. But overall, I mean, it was just an amazing experience, and I definitely recommend looking up doll shows in your area, going to them if you're a doll collector, you will end up making friends. I am not a very extroverted person. I am not an extrovert at all, by any means. I'm completely introverted. I find it very difficult to talk to people, but the dolls are something that I really know about and have a passion for, that I can connect with other people about. And I think that's what these doll shows do. They connect all of us who have this passion for collecting dolls. And it's such a wonderful experience. Oh my goodness, I talked so long that my SD card got full and my camera shut off on me. But anyway, what I was saying was, even if you can only go to a doll show, even the little doll shows that aren't even just Reborn and silicone doll specific like this one was, usually you can look it up in your state, like doll shows in whatever state you live in. If you go to those doll shows, you're gonna make friends. Most likely. It's so much fun. Even the tiny doll show that I went to back in the early spring was fantastic. And I made a new friend there who I still talk to all the time. I definitely plan on going back to this show next year and maybe even being part of the events. I don't think I want to really join any classes, but things like the baby shower and the awards banquets and things like that, I would be interested in attending. And maybe next year I will if I have the opportunity to. Anyway, my kids are getting very crazy, as you could probably hear there. So I'm gonna get going, but I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm sure there's a lot more that I want to say about the show, but overall, I mean, I just cannot stop raving about how amazing it was. Seriously, I can't. Again, I wanted to say hi to everyone that I met at the show, and it was so nice meeting everyone, talking with everyone, just having a great time with our dolls. And I hope that for those of you who couldn't make it to the show, that you enjoy all of our videos and photos and everything that we share online to help you all feel like you were there in some way, because it was just amazing. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed seeing this little guy. I should have a name announcement for him soon, hopefully. Naming is usually what takes me a long time. Thanks for watching, everyone.